All right, so I have another chart to break down with you all. This is a product that I recently evaluated, and it's an out of stock product. And I'm going to share with you why I decided to buy it and what I think I can charge for it, okay, and why I ultimately landed on this decision. Again, it's an unusual looking chart to the untrained eye, which is stuff that I absolutely love. And with all these Keepa charts that I'm showing, I just think it could be valuable to share with you exactly how I break down these products, okay? So let's dive into the 3-month snapshot, right? So it's currently been out of stock since mid-January. When it was in stock last, it sold for $49.99. And I know that because there was one seller and then there was none. And right before that, there was a little tiny sliver of out of stock, and before that, 49.74. And right here, there was two sellers, then one. So it sold there, and that's minimum, right? I don't think you guys can see this product has 69 reviews, which tells me it sold hundreds or thousands of times. But based on this 3-month snapshot, that seems a little odd to me. There's not nearly enough activity. So this is why we always try to go, and for every product, I examine the 3-month, the year, and the whole history of the product. So here's the year. Not a whole lot more information. Prior to it being in stock then, it was in stock a couple months before, also sold for around 50 bucks. Now, just so you know right off the bat, this same seller, personally, I think that they missed the boat here. Why not try to climb the ladder? So I'm looking at this, by the way, as I'm evaluating my cost of goods, and I'm saying, okay, if this is a good selling product, and the buy box was 49.99 when it was in stock, then I'm certainly going to try to push 59.99 or $65 and then bring it down. You might as well, when you're out of stock and when it's a product's out of stock and you're the only seller, climb the ladder. I'm not saying to be outrageous with it, right? But also that's kind of where we lean on the whole history of this product, which is the next chart, okay? And so this had, prior to those two pockets there, it was in stock here. Someone sold it for 55, so that's smart. And before that, it was selling between there's 40 to 50 bucks, it looks like, right? And look at the seller count movement, just tremendous here. Now, I will say this is over like 5, 6 years. So what I like to do is kind of separate it down to just a section, right? Like that. So this will give us 2021 to 2023, okay? So definitely here sold for 55, as I mentioned. Buy box was around 50 bucks very consistently. Great seller count movement. See how it goes from like 4 to 3 to 2 to 1 to 3 to 2 to out of stock. Constantly moving, telling me that people are constantly going through their inventory, right? So this is like if we didn't look at the whole history and only the 3-month in the year, you would say, does this even move? Because there's such little activity to pull off of. But this product now shows me it's been in stock for a tremendous amount of time. That's why it has 69 reviews. Good looking sales rank, very good looking buy box price, great seller count movement. Like everything's telling me, if nothing else, this is worth a test buy if selling it for $50 makes sense for your buy cost. But again, for me, I'm confirming that it's selling, I'm confirming it's selling well, and I'm also understanding because there's no competition and things get more and more expensive with time. What do I think I can push this for? And I'm absolutely sending it in at 59.99. And if I even needed a couple more bucks to justify the buy, I might send in a few less and try for $65 type of thing. And by the way, for something like this, let's just say I never try to guess exactly how many to buy, just if I should buy it to begin with. And what I might do, let's just say I buy 6 of them, keep 3 for FBM, send 3 in FBA, and this way I can list them instantly FBM and kind of try to get instant feedback on how quickly they're moving, if at all. And if I get that good feedback right away, well, now I can go buy more instantly as my others are already on their way to FBA. Because typically when you hop on a good listing, it's a matter of time before someone else finds it too. And this way you can gain a little competitive advantage by not only getting it in before them, but having feedback as well. And then that's when you order the 10, the 15, the 20, whatever you're comfortable with. For me nowadays, it's never really more than a projected month's worth. But yeah, I just out of stock's powerful and the importance of looking at the history of products. If you don't have enough information today or in the last year, don't sleep on always looking back. And by the way, like if I saw that it used to sell for $70, then I would try to sell it at that, right? But I'm kind of just putting it together. It sold very well over the years at $50, even in 2021. Or in 2025, no reason to think I can't get 60 for it. Um, and that's kind of the name of the game, especially for out of stock stuff. Always, always, always look at all of the data when it comes to 3 month, 1 year in the history, and it'll help you paint a really good picture. I'm Jonathan, Duke Does Amazon. Talk to you guys soon. Take care.